booties for black girl nerds.
Hello. How are you?
Hello, late. Ooh, okay. I love the blouse. That's my kind of a blouse.
Oh, thank you.
Nicola.
Look at her. It's got some serious sleeves. When I move, it started doing this, and I'm absolutely loving it.
I love it.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies, so much for your time. I was most looking forward to talking to the two of you because
that's so nice.
I felt like I could relate to you so much, and you both were so quirky and so interesting and intelligent and fun. And I'd like to think that I'm those things. Beginning with you, Nicola, you have a lot of dialogue, and we watch you go through a lot of emotions just in your face as you communicate with some of the other characters. What's the best part of playing a role like Penelope?
I mean, the best part of playing Penelope is how complex she is, because sometimes characters, they can be very one-dimensional. A lot of scripts that you get for women, you're like, okay, she's his girlfriend, that's her entire thing, is it? But this is Shondaland, so they're not going to do that. They're going to create women that are difficult and funny and smart and obnoxious and everything. And getting to go on such a journey with Penelope, she starts off so sweet and innocent, and everything that Daphne's getting right, Penelope is absolutely getting wrong. But I think playing that journey of her innocence sort of being corrupted, and her cousin Marina coming in and her thinking, this is great, this is an ally in my house and it's going to make everything better, and the way that relationship turns is so unexpected for her. So as an actor, it's a dream to play a character like that.
Mm-hmm. And the same for you, Claudia. Eloise is so interesting. She's smart. She just wants the opportunity to be herself and express herself and live in her own truth. What was it most important for you to convey about her, and what did you like most about her?
I think when I was playing her, I was aware that I am a grown woman playing a 17-year-old girl. And Eloise is incredibly intelligent, quick-witted, forthright, ahead of her time, if you will. So I had to make sure that there was a youthfulness that still sort of was prevalent. Do you see what? So that you remember that the Penelope and Eloise are like girls. They're like young girls, and it's beautiful. And I didn't want to lose that part about her. Also, I've got quite a deep voice. So I was aware that, I wanted there to be a youthfulness. So bringing the speed at which she spoke was that was where I found it most exciting to be Eloise. I don't really give her space to breathe because of how quick she is. I wanted to get that across, and that also that shows that real youthfulness of allowing your thoughts to come out of your mouth without fear of being reprimanded, which you get as an adult. But you get more scared as you become older, don't you? But when you're younger, there's more fearlessness, and I wanted that to be one of the main things that I got across, this sort of fearless youth.
Mm-hmm. I love that. That's something that people don't consider when you step into kind of like a teenage role. Children are children, and they are absolutely children when you cast them and they're acting. But then when you get that kind of a cusp age where it's almost an adult and still a teenager, it's a whole different approach to really learning the person who you're trying to embody for us to enjoy. Penelope, at least with us here in the States, we're always so intrigued by royalty and monarchy, and all of these things that take place in England. Wearing these types of costumes, I was just astonished. Like even the bedclothes, I'm like, wow, that's very boobalicious, for going to bed. How long does it take you to get ready to be bound in all of these robes and garments and things for a shooting day?
Well, it's not quick, I'll tell you that. It's sort of, I think hair and makeup, including the wig and everything, is about 2 hours. And then you've got to get someone to dress you. And sometimes I'd say it to friends and they say, what do you mean you have a dresser? And I'm like, okay, you try and get a corset on yourself and tell me if you can do it. So you get fully laced in, and then you've got, the dress goes on, and then you've got, especially at Featherington, you will have every bit of jewelry. You're going to have a bracelet and earrings. And it's the opposite of, when Coco Chanel said, when you're leaving the house, take one thing off. A Featherington puts 10 things on. But it was so much fun because you you instantly look so different to yourself, and you feel different, you carry yourself differently. And some of the costumes, the ones in which we were presented to Queen Charlotte, where we had the dresses with the super long trains and the feathers, those weighed about like 50 pounds. So you couldn't walk anywhere in those. You had to get someone to lift your train, and you just feel like a baby because you're like, I can't do anything myself. It's but it's amazing. It's so much fun.
Oh wow. Like, I love this show. I binged it all the way through.
Oh, amazing.
You guys are terrific. It is so good. And I want people to watch it. Like, I want to talk about it on Twitter.
That's amazing.
Thank you, ladies, so much for your time.